Hi, what I'm going to do, this is the way I work, it's not the way you should work, it's the way I work. I'm going to remove the background and the cotton that the trout fly is threaded on and make it pure white product shot, white background, a half decent product shot. Duplicate the layer, click the background layer and turn the visibility off. I'm then going to create a new layer in between the two layers that I've got now, and I'm going to hit D on the keyboard that selects the black and white, then X so that white is selected, and then I'm going to fill that middle layer, the new layer, with white. I'm now going to select the background layer copy, which is the image that we're working on. This will be the final image. So it's go over to image at the top bar, roll down to adjustments and go all the way down to the bottom, second to the bottom, to replace colour. In the dialog box, make sure that localize cluster is selected, the first eyedropper tool is selected, and you're in selection. You can use the image. I use selection because I like working in masks, I find them better. We'll go on to these replacement sliders in a moment. Using the fuzziness slider, the trick is now to get the image black, pure black, dense black, and the background grey. I'm quite happy with that at the moment, and using this eyedropper tool, I'm going to click anywhere in the image, and you'll see immediately most of it has gone white, the background, but my image has stayed black, and I need that really black to make sure it keeps all the detail on the image over here. So I'll take the slider down a bit more, and it's bringing some colour back into the image, more detail, but also it's bringing more fuzziness at the bottom, more grey. So I'm going to use the plus slider now to add that grey to the grey I selected, which in actual fact it's deselecting, it's getting rid of it. So click on any of the grey and there you go, that's gone. What I'm now going to do is click in areas around the fly, in the awkward areas, these areas here, where I suspect I will not be able to get a full selection. So if that's not pure white, it will be when I finish. You've just got to be very careful because this box is only small. Okay, with that selected now, I'm happy with my mask selection as such. I'll go over to I'll use the lightness slider, take it all the way up, click OK, and you'll see that's affected the image, and that looks pretty good to me. To get rid of the hook, not to get rid of the hook, to get rid of the line, the cotton, I can use an eraser tool or the mask tool. In this case, I'm just going to use the eraser tool because it's only a demo. You would normally use a mask. Zoom in, hard edge brush, just get rid of all that lot. I'll zoom out now. Bigger brush. There you go. That's that done. Now I don't like that bit there, that feather there, that's just white, so I'll just get rid of that. I'll get rid of that bit there. I'm not going to be too fussy over this now because it's just a demo, but to show you, to prove to you that this is white, you just click on the box and get your colour picker box selected. You'll see it's white, it's already white, so just click around the image, and if that changes then it's not white. But because I selected these areas, there's an area there now that's not white, which is that one. Where was it? There. It's not pure white. So what I remember where that is, click OK. Go back to the image and adjustments, scroll down to replace colour, and I'll just select the eyedropper tool and click once in there and take it up again, the slider, the lightness slider, take that up again to 100%, click OK. You won't notice any difference on the actual image, on the main image, but when you come to check it with your colour picker, you'll see that it's stayed white, it's gone white, you've changed it. How easy was that? That was really, really easy. The next thing I need to do, I'm going to flatten this image. Layers flatten. I wouldn't advise this. It's only for the trial. It's only to show you. Now I'm going to add some colour and sharpening to the image. You may notice things are blown out down here at the bottom, but you can sort that out with the slider buttons. Again, this is only a quick rough tutorial just to show you basically. Add some colour to it. I'm going to use a hue and saturation and bring the reds and the yellows out. So there's the red there, just slightly, and it just bring it just some colour back, and then go to the yellows, and it'll make it sort of bronzish, a bit more bronze or gold, and the feathers, and it brings this bit out here as well a little bit. Click OK. I'm going to flatten that. Now a little bit of sharpening, filter, sharpen, unsharp mask. The settings I've used are fine for me. I could turn it down, it's a little bit over the top, but that's fine. But using the sharp mask like that, it brings a little bit of detail out at the bottom here. If you go to edit, undo, and then edit, redo, you'll notice that it's bringing the detail back in again. But there you go. And that's one of the ways, one of the easy ways I do of selecting, getting a pure white background or making a masking an object from its background. Ideal for product shots. Once you get the hang of this, it's really easy. Hope that's helped you out, and thanks for watching.